Welcome to Crystal Water Tarot for another reading. This is going to be for the sign of Taurus. We're going to do a reading. It's going to be timeless. It'll be for 7 days after, whenever you get this reading. So let's go ahead and get started. Nothing to fear. Spend time each day soothing the mind. And it's the number 1. So this kind of tells me that you have nothing to fear. Sometimes we stress about things. We just we let our minds wander, and it kind of takes us maybe to dark places. And so sometimes maybe spending time meditating, focusing on positive things rather than negative things. Every day we are all stressed. And sometimes, again, we let our minds go to the negative places, and maybe just, again, taking times and focusing on the positive things, being grateful for what we have, rather than what we may not have, or all the things that we have to work so hard to keep, or that sort of thing. So really focusing on the things that we have, and helping us and making it so that, we can only control so much, and nothing to fear. Fears themselves, sometimes we fear things that, there's really nothing to fear. Sometimes we put ourselves in places where, we just take ourselves down rabbit holes where there's nothing to fear. I do that a lot, and then I kind of look at it and it's like, what am I really fearing? Am I just putting myself in a place that I just don't need to be? And sometimes it's like, did we say something, and should we have not said it? And it's like, again, we just bring ourselves down rabbit holes that we just don't need to do it. So that's why spending time on things that are positive and meditating and, making ourselves calm and focusing on positive things just can help us. Okay, Ace of Swords, which is really interesting because Ace of Swords the swords are like mind cards, focusing, logic, cutting out the garbly stuff that can mess up with our heads. This fits so perfectly. It's mind and words, and so that fits, focus on the positive things, and, it's going to be a positive day is what I'm getting. So definitely that goes well, If you focus, you use your logic, and then you can cut out the negativity. And I'm getting here, there's like an eagle there or a hawk, and you can soar so high. And I'm also getting, and excuse the language, but you can cut out the BS. And we've got the King of Swords, and again, rational. The King of Swords uses his head, not his heart. Very logical. Sometimes, if he's very, he focuses on, he doesn't use emotion. He kind of, if in a situation, the emotion goes to the sidelines. It's straight logic. There's nothing about it. So, and again, if you have fear, he doesn't have the fear. It's straight logic. Balances it out. Don't even think. Use the logic. Put rational. If it's a situation, research. Look at everything. I can't believe how the cards are coming out on this one. So if you're in a situation that, you're fearing something, or something's bothering you, or sort of thing like that, I'm getting the sense of, are you letting your head, are you letting your heart, are you letting your feelings control you? Maybe you may need to set aside your emotions for a little bit and maybe use logic. are you letting, if you're in a situation where maybe you need to do some research, maybe you do need to use the logic, maybe you need to be a little bit assertive, maybe the rational decisions might need to come into play a little bit more. I'm almost thinking head over heart. Ten of Cups in reverse. You may be questioning whether or not, if this is a situation, whether or not it's going to have a happy ending. Again, I don't know if this is a relationship, what this situation has to do with. Could be because this is a collective reading, and it could be having to do with don't know how many people, but you could be questioning, is this going to turn out happy or not? How is this situation going to end? If this is a relationship, and there's some issues going on, what if I do this? What if I say this? How's it going to end? Is it going to end not well? But again, using logic, looking at everything. Has this relationship been going well? Yes or no? Have there been issues in the past? Yes or no? So that's, again, using logic. If this is a business type thing, you're in business, how well has the business been doing? Looking at everything and taking everything into consideration. And then we have the Four of Swords. And at the Four of Swords is renewal, take a break, self-care, healing. Maybe before if you need to make a decision based on whatever this situation is, maybe you need to step away for a little bit. Maybe you need to take a break before any decision is made. Regardless if you're using your emotions or you're using your head, you need to take a break before you make any kind of a decision. Maybe you're in it too deep. Maybe you need to walk away and then come back before any kind of a decision is made. But again, I'm definitely hearing head over heart. Some definite, and take a break, because I'm seeing a lot of swords. And we've got card number 20. Masters, teachers, loved ones, you are being guided by the divine. Allow your heart space to open and trust that we are here with you every step of the way. So this card is talking about heart, but loved ones and folks, you're not alone. So again, take a break. You're not alone. Maybe you do need to open up your heart, but you're also going to need some logic. And in doing so, by taking a break, walking away, and letting others come in with you, by opening up your heart, you will allow them to come in, and you'll allow the divine to help you out as well. Angels, spirits, ones that have passed, you're going to let them in to help you. And this reduces to 2. You've got 1, 2. And what I'm seeing is first step, second step. And that, this card is also saying that you're not alone. You may feel alone, whatever the situation is, but you're not alone. Destiny, and it is not in the stars, but in yourself. Evolve, the cosmos potential flows through you. singularity. You are your own sun, moon, and stars. So what I'm sensing here is whatever the situation is, it's really evolving around you. You are the center of it. So that's where, again, I'm sensing that you need to, again, think about it, take a break, and then look at the whole picture. Look at it logically, take a break, look at it logically, and then use a little bit of your, balance out logic and your heart, but just don't maybe go on one or the other, but balance them together. Now we're going to look at some timing after I get done dropping all the cards. Looking at possibly sometime in November. Maybe this started in November. Maybe if this is involving somebody else, maybe they're born in November. Again, apparently November has some relevance maybe to this situation. Now we're going to get an angel number. And the number is 777. Good luck, contentment, prosperity, abundance, spiritual awakening, divine intervention, and we talked about the divine here. The message is most likely to reach you during intense uncertainty. You'll come out winning from everything that may come your way. It is also a sign that you have much life experience and wisdom to share. Yet you'll need enthusiasm and effort to get this message to others. Let's get some charms. So we have an angel and a piece of fuzz. Angels are watching over you or over me. We have a seahorse, an owl, which tells me knowledge, an anchor, something may be anchoring you down or holding you down or keeping you stable. You have a turtle, and turtles kind of tease keeping your head down. And this is a interesting key with like a little bulb on it with a heart. Kind of reminds me of a little heart. Then we got some grapes. Reminds me of Cleopatra. Then we've got a fish, which reminds me of Pisces. We have another angel. And then we have the little horse. And the horse reminds me of freedom. Owl is knowledge. The little seahorse kind of reminds me of the sea, which reminds me of, again, freedom. So we have that. And we'll get some tiles. So we've got a B, an A, an E, a Y, and a V's. So I'm seeing B, A, B, Bowie, Brad, BJ, Brian, Jay, Jean, Paul, Val, Larry, what else here? Leo, Jim, Brian, I don't know if I said that or not. Alan, Allison, Victor. That's all I can come up with. If you can come up with some more names, please put them in the comments. So Taurus, this is your reading. I hope it's been helpful. Please like and subscribe or add some comments. I hope you join us again. This is your reading. Thank you.